Alright guys, Liverpool have just beaten Inter in the Champions League round of 16 first leg. And yeah, it definitely wasn't a great Liverpool performance. I thought Inter Milan were the better side for the majority of the game easily. Um, no shots on target in the entire game until the 75th minute. Um, but it wasn't that bad a game to watch. I don't know if that's just me as a Liverpool fan, but I didn't find it a horrendous game to watch. I thought it was all right. Um, but yeah, brilliant goals from Firmino and Salah's wasn't the greatest goal ever, but Firmino's what a header. Great crossing from Robertson. Firmino did really well to flick that on into the corner, and Salah good knockdown from Virgil van Dijk, and Salah got a little bit lucky with the deflection, and the body's in the way of the keeper from seeing it, and yeah, went in. But either way, still a win away from home at the Champions League is a good result. Whoever you're playing, even a draw is a decent result away from home, whoever you're playing. But yeah, first half, Inter Milan were definitely the better side, creating the better chances on top generally. And that was probably the same in the second half. Other than a couple of half chances for Sadio Mane, Liverpool really didn't create a lot. I thought there just seemed to be something missing in Liverpool's attack in the first half. Defensively, they looked reasonably solid. There was only one moment where Edin Dzeko was a yard offside and put the ball in the back of the net. But yeah, it was the midfield. For some reason, Harvey Elliott didn't look quite up to speed tonight. He's a quality young player, but it wasn't his greatest game, and I think he knows that more than anyone. But he did all right, just not as good as I thought he might be tonight. Nor was Thiago either, to be honest. In fact, when Klopp made the subs, Henderson and Keita, I thought that was when the game started to go Liverpool's way, as well as Firmino coming on as well, and Luis Diaz. Yeah, that was when it started to change. I think Keita's a very good player when he comes off the bench. He's just not the same starting. Yeah, but I can't really work out what it was that was going wrong in the first half. It just I don't know if it's that Jota doesn't quite give Mane and Salah the same space to run into, because Jota occupies a lot of that space himself. But there just didn't seem to be much room for Liverpool to run into in the first half. Yeah, Inter as well. They didn't create that many out and out chances, but they definitely did dominate in like the overall way the game went. Yeah, they were missing. I thought Nicolo Barella. I haven't seen him play much for Inter, but I do remember him being one of Italy's standout performers in the summer. In that midfield three with Jorginho, and who was the other one they had in that midfield three, Italy? It wasn't Locatelli, because he came off the bench most of the time. Who else did they have in midfield? They had Insigne, Chiesa, and Immobile up front. This is going to annoy me if I don't get this. Who did Inter have up in midfield? Italy, sorry. Oh, was Marco Verratti? Yeah, that might have been Verratti. But yeah, he I think would have made a difference. Arturo Vidal, he's a tough player, but he's sort of like this generation's Gennaro Gattuso. But he's not the same quality as Barella, I don't think. I thought Inter really started to drop off though when they subbed off Lautaro Martinez for Alexis Sanchez. Sanchez just couldn't get hold of the ball when he came onto the pitch. Dzeko, I thought, played well, same with Perisic, and also Denzel Dumfries on the right. Really made himself a handful for Andy Robertson to deal with, especially in the early parts of the second half. Alisson didn't really have that much to do. But yeah, there is something I do want to talk about as well. The away goals rule being scrapped this season, I think, is a huge mistake. I think tonight it didn't make too much of a difference because Liverpool sort of expect to win, or sort of would go for the win anyway. And in the second leg, it won't make a difference because Inter Milan have to go for the win now. But it just makes it so when the weaker team is away from home in the first leg, they're not going to try and attack at all. Or in the second leg, like it just isn't as good without away goals. It doesn't have the same excitement to it, I don't think. I thought that much last night as well. I didn't think it had the same effect. I didn't watch the full game, but I saw bits of it, and it just it didn't feel the same without the away goals. But yeah, other than that, Liverpool have taken a 2-0 advantage into the second leg back at Anfield and look like they should go through now. Although Bayern Munich, shock of the night, have actually been helped to a draw at Salzburg, so it's not a great result for them. But anyway, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.